Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Snicklex here. Today we're going to be playing Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace. In the last episode, we went to the Miskatonic University to discover some clues for, whatever her name is. Anyway, Wilhelmina Tillingist, I believe is her name. Anyway, we went to go search for clues in her office on who could have done this. Found some of the cult members at the university for whatever reason, I guess looking for clues as well, for still unknown reasons. We don't know why this cult is after her, but yeah, we were looking for that, and then finally we discovered into the classroom, read up on some things with her, and we are now going to be going to the library. Geology meteorites, nope. Encyclopedias and indexes. Okay, no. Okay, this is definitely it though. I needed to check it more. Okay, browsing this section, a number of books attract your attention. It's going to be a heavy yellow volume. Found it. Okay. I just need to check that information more often then. Okay. Among the reference books you find the one listing scientific groups in the United States. One of them is called the Herd of Algety, a small astronomical society based in New Orleans Garden District. Item found. The book borrowed by Tillingist.
Here it is again, the Herd of Algety. There's some sort of astronomy club. That explains the professor's interest.
They're based in New Orleans.
Perhaps that's where the professor went on her trip.
That makes sense, since she circled the name in the book.
I do feel a pang of guilt at defacing a book in such a manner. I must have had a very good reason for it.
I think we visited all the places Professor Tillingist worked in the university.
It's about time we returned to Norman's office. Perhaps he's made some headway with those notes.
Ah, the next line. I have a feeling this man is dead. Just a thought. There has been a lot that went on since then. And... oh fuck, okay, I was gonna say.
Ah, you're back at last. Did you find the cause of the commotion?
We took care of it, Doc. Still, there might be trouble ahead.
We've returned with news and, well, with another adversary.
An enemy of Wilhelmina, poppycock. Everyone liked her, even the students.
Do you know any reason why she requested exclusive access to the science lab for several days?
What? No, she had no need of a lab. As an astronomer, she spent most of her time in the observatory, not among flasks and beakers.
The broken glass we found in Professor Tillingist's house looked like it might have been a flask or beaker.
Here, this is the key to the science lab. You can find the entrance in front of Wilhelmina's classroom.
A student injured during the ruckus in the corridor has hidden himself from Professor Wither's office. Oh, inside Professor Wither's office. Despite taking shelter, he still looks fearful. What's her name? Agatha? She said, when we've had a tough day, sometimes you just need someone to listen. Yeah. I'm giving us bandages. Most certainly, young man. No, we'll use this on my homie. Okay. Alright, let's go. I hope there's not much more, because we are not doing too good right now. What? Okay, bro, here we go. Oh, science lab. Okay, it's that little room there. Gotcha. I was gonna be a little bit pissed for a second. Aha. Aha. Oh, fuck, there's enemies here, dude. Okay, hold up. Before we get that crack-a-lackin', we need to reload that shit. I'm gonna use that on... Both of you need it, so... I'm gonna use it on you. And I'm gonna use one on you. Not really anything we can do. Just have to kind of accept it. Fuck it. Now or never. Oh, the door's been locked. I was like, well, okay, good.
How did you? I could have sworn I locked that door. You'll regret opening it.
There's something very wrong about this man.
Yeah.
Look what he did to that god! Grab him before he tries it with us!
Grab him before he tries that with us. What, sir? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm gonna use my book, bitch. This guy's the closest, so we're gonna use that on him. Strained. There's nothing else I can use. So... Overwatch's gonna be kind of nasty on this one. She doesn't really have anything, so I'm gonna have her move. Just go flick into this guy. Have her refocus, just in case. Fuck being my ass here. I may have to restart this, dude, because this is bad. If I wasn't such an idiot, we would have been fine. This is a boss battle, too, I could tell. Okay, nobody has a gun, so that's a good thing. Okay. There's 3 here. Fuck, dude, this is rough. Okay. I don't think at this point it's worth it to even use that anymore. They're too close. Okay, so they're way too close. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull up. We'll stop right there. We're going to stab this bitch. 6, so that's not bad. Stab his ass again. Okay, good job, good job. Nice, nice, nice. Should I pop him? These motherfuckers an immediate threat, so we probably should pop him. Oh, nice, 12. Watch this. Move, bitch. Fuck. Oh, fucking shit. Hey, damage, nice. Okay, that dude is definitely a threat. Yo, you take him out. I'm sorry, what kind of fucking... Never mind. Never fucking mind, dude. Never mind, bro. Okay, I think we may be able to get out of this by the skin of our fucking asshole. Okay, I think we're in a good spot. I think we beat this. But fuck, dude. That is rough. Oh, yeah, 3 left. Ooh. Oh, it has a certain range? Okay. What have you done to me? Sorry, I had to do that. It sounded funny. I think I have an idea. So I'm pretty sure this is the boss fight, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use all of our points to get right up close to this bitch. Oh, wait. Alright, let's do it. Hit that bitch. And then baby boy over here will be able to finish him off. Just a little bit to the side just in case. Don't miss, please. Awesome.
What just happened?
That man cast a spell. Oh, I know how that sounds, but you saw it with your own eyes. Something Wilhelmina researched proved dangerous. Fatally so for her.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, man, guys, that was rough. That was kind of scary. Okay, real quick. Let's heal up. Actually, we just have to heal up with me and, Agatha. Should have been using those filthy bandages for, let's see, but that's fine. We'll leave it at that. Okay, well. Alright. A chalkboard. The class noted on this chalkboard are partially erased. As if someone had begun to clear their board before noticing the enormous "do not erase" notice. There's something held between the pages of the old tome. You have found a new item. Bandages, filthy. I see. Okay. Self-familiar with chance losing health every few steps. Jesus, fuck me. I proved to be the villain. Why then must I fight myself? The strange man lies dead on the floor. The prospect of rifling through his pockets is more than a little gruesome, but it's the only way to find a clue. Agatha said, let's see what the corpse carried in life. Look. Fuck me. Of course. On a scrap of paper in his pocket, you find a list of locations. Professor Tillinghast's mansion, Miskatonic University, the asylum, and something called a witch house. Accessibility of your white shatter, sanity check. Item found a note. Okay. Oh, that's a... Oh, okay. What's in here? Doesn't look like it's going to be anything bad. Okay. Desk. Scattered pages of the notebooks litter the area. It might be tedious to search it all, but doing so might turn up an overlooked clue. Many of the jumbled notes mention the imminent passage of a comet Professor Tillinghast appeared to be studying. She was studying a comet? What the fuck is that? Bro, is that an alien?
What is this thing? Is it even alive? I've never seen anything like it.
No matter its origin, you must admit it is a scientifically important discovery.
Yeah, probably someone
That
got you
container
killed.
looks the same as the broken glass we found at Professor Tillinghast's house. Do you suppose someone took one there?
Maybe so. I don't know if we want to interact with this thing. A strange creature. A weird, warm light creature with strange tentacle-like growths lies on an operating table. It appears dead or dormant. Something about its strange appearance strikes fear into your heart, but it's simultaneously fascinating. You decide to take it with you.
We can't let this thing fall into the wrong hands. We better take it with us.
A thorough study of the cadaver might reveal fascinating data.
Are you sure that's such a good idea?
We should at least examine the thing. Who knows what clues its body might hold?
I suppose it might tell us something about what happened to Professor Tillinghast.
Yes, that seems like the prudent decision.
Completed. Madness overcomes you. Professor Tillinghast has spent at least as much time at Miskatonic University as she did at her own home. There's no better place to start investigating her activities before her gruesome murder. Many objectives: investigate Professor Tillinghast's office, retrieve what was taken from Professor Tillinghast, find information on Professor Tillinghast. Investigators are returning to the office. Oh, fuck, man. That library puzzle stumped me.
Gravekeeper Albert Hatcher is the only one who saw how my body left the cemetery. And whatever it was broke his sanity. Questioning a madman might not be easy, but it's the only lead you have.
Trauma condition removal. Investigators can overcome one trauma every time he or she doesn't participate in a scenario. Choose carefully who you choose to bring and who you don't. Fuck, dude. I kind of want to just restart that shit because that's ridiculous. Damn, I really bombed that last time. Well, here's the thing though. We all have one, so it's not that big of a deal, and we may get another investigator anyway. Oh, there's only two this time? Okay, I'm gonna take him and her. Yeah. Because the thing is his will literally, like, damage him. And we can't have him being damaged, so I'm not doing that. At the end of the scenario, all the items you have collected on your investigation are stored here. Before heading out again, make sure you have assigned weapons, accessories, and items to your investigators. Right. Okay. Ooh, fuck me. Okay. Gotta give him the gun. It's his anyway. We're gonna move this knife to Agatha. I think there will be, because that's why they gave you two spots. You'll need a third, and that'll be part of the party. We'll go ahead and give him some bandages. I'm gonna give her this bulletproof vest because I don't know how I feel about that. I have weapons to do. We really need that. I'm gonna give him like a. So here's how I'm thinking. We'll have a weapon, a healing or a defense sort of thing, a specialty thing. So like that with that, and then actually I think I'm gonna switch it. I think I'm gonna switch. So since he has the bandages, he gets more healing bonuses. Magic but defense bonus, and then the last one will be whatever I decide really. Action point restoration can be kind of crazy. Actually, I'm gonna give that to him, and then I'm gonna give this to him. Okay, and let's launch the scenario for whatever fucking reason. Dude, this is rough. I ain't gonna lie. I need a drink real quick, so. I usually try not to do this on camera because I don't like that, but I have to take a drink, man. My throat is just like dry.
What happened to this poor fellow Albert Hatcher? What did he see to make him lose his mind utterly? Surely losing a corpse he had buried is a black mark on his record. But something much worse must have happened. You must question the man at Arkham Asylum. That place has a sinister reputation. The longer he remains there, the less chance his mind will ever recover. Mental disease is the worst fate I can imagine. Thankfully, it isn't infectious. Is it?
I mean...
I didn't expect the Grand Plaza, but this asylum is a real dump.
Let's ask someone where to find this gravekeeper, Albert Hatcher.
Okay, before we start, two things. One, the mention of Arkham Asylum bothers me because my mind instantly goes to Gotham. Which this has been kind of pretty Gotham-y when I think about it. But anyway, I don't think it has anything to do with it at all, but it's just in my head. Also, I had a theory when I was editing my last video that there's a possibility that Wilmina Tillingist, she's actually like a demon or something bad of some kind, and because there's a reason that she's talking after death. Like, I don't know, I thought it was weird. Anyway, we'll continue on. A newspaper article in the Arkham Advertiser. Black Magic in Arkham by Rex Murphy. Local woman Mrs. R claims her neighbor uses a voodoo and dispute over cat's use of flower bed as its litter box. Soon after, the argument over a common parcel of land between their houses reached a window-rattling crescendo. According to witnesses, the neighbor in question threatened to buy a voodoo doll to secure his revenge. Soon after, Miss R reported experiencing piercing back pain preventing her from working in the flower garden he had planted between the houses. While some might dismiss the malady as the result of guarding neighbor or mere coincidence, this reporter, having seen the pin-like marks on Miss R's back, believes there is more than meets the eye to this breaking story. Rest assured, the advertiser will follow the story wherever it leads. That's kind of crazy. Map of the asylum. On billboard, the map of the asylum indicates the men's wing is to the right, a woman's to the left. Each floor comprises a different ward, isolation on the first, recreation on the second, and floors for varying severity of illnesses. At the top of the doctor's office, at the top are the doctor's offices, and in the basement is the boiler room. A note on the map indicates the boiler is out of order. Gotcha.
Here's a map of the asylum. Let's see where everything is.
First floor, isolation ward. Second floor, recreation. The floors above are divided by different types of illness. The doctor's offices are at the top.
Look at this note taped to the basement. There's a broken boiler down there.
Okay, that's literally all I read, so. A number of file folders lay on the table. Perhaps what you seek is in one of them. Analyze content or read. Analyze content. Inside one of the folder, you find a note reading, Update. A. Hatcher's file indicating his transfer to the isolation ward. M. And another, you find a telegram dated yesterday. Heard of your patient Hatcher. Stop. We are studying recent infectious outbreak in New Orleans. Stop Hatcher. Shows similar symptoms. Stop request. Transfer Hatcher to us.
It seems Albert Hatcher has been moved to the isolation ward.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
He was moved because of violent behavior. Perhaps it's best he remains in the asylum.
Don't forget this telegram. According to the sender, others have shown symptoms like his.
We should investigate. This problem goes beyond a single mad gravekeeper.
The file cabinet doesn't appear locked, but the door won't open. It must be jammed. Physical. Well, every time he said shake, so fuck. Force lock. Fuck. Okay, bullet, I guess. Bullets. I'll take the bullets though. Not what I want to do. Reload that shit, boy. Frightened guard. The guard babbles something about the recent clamor. Most of what he says makes no sense, but you catch something about a gunshot and a broken window. You feel the stability of your mind shatter. Sanity check. You have found a new item. M&P revolver ruined. It'd be nice to have two guns. It'd be really nice to have two guns. Fuck it. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna... You know what? He still has that. He still has the wrench, so... No, we'll just leave the knife there. Blood with glass shards. Shards of glass glitter in a pool of fresh blood. It appears someone shot through the door's window. Shut up, man. Here's a bookcase in need of a tidy. After moving some of the books and objects, you notice something useful. You found a new item. A bromo caffeine. Give that to her. So I can stack it. Yep. Nothing in the bottom, so I should just be able to walk through. Yep. However, in that bottom...
Something's wrong here. Feels like my ears want to pop.
You're right. I've felt pressure in my head since we walked in the door.
Patient's file reads, name, O'Bannon Danny. Arrested during speakeasy raid, Despite witnesses' identification denied being Danny O'Bannon, initial assessment determined patient believed he was telling the truth. No, assigned to isolation ward since a gang leader could unduly influence other inmates. I have a feeling that's going to be the guy. A door. Arkham Asylum has separate wing for men and women. This door leads to the women's wing. You won't find your suspect there. Right, obviously. Inside a steel cabinet, you discover medical supplies. You have found new items. Bandages. There's bandages over here. Jacket. Nice. Oh, there's nowhere else I can go. I can't even come over here and check this, so... Let's go ahead and get into the thick of things.
What's wrong with these inmates?
These inmates act as if they're possessed.
They're acting like wild animals.
Be careful what you say. That one heard you. I don't think he liked what you said.
Neither did his friends. They're coming straight at us.
You face a federal agent. I don't know why you gave him that accent, but oh well. But we both have guns, which is fucking fantastic. 16, 14, and 14. So we'll pop this guy for a couple. And we'll put him on Overwatch. That's 10,000 times easier. Why does she have 4? Why does she have so many action points that she has to use? Damn, I thought that would kill him, but didn't. Should kill him. Nice, it did. Fantastic. Now I just gotta worry about both of them. Thank you for coming straight. Never mind, I'm not gonna finish my sentence on that one. Nice. Already know, Overwatch that shit, boy. Same thing here. So, just have Overwatch, bro. Just to get away so I don't get hit, possibly. Fuck, dude. I didn't think he was gonna sidestep like that. Shit. Just killed. Probably should just hit him, but it's whatever, it's fine. This is our next investigator.
What's all this clamor? Did you attack that patient?
We were just defending ourselves. They attacked us.
They weren't acting normal. I mean, they were all acting the same kind of abnormal. Almost like they weren't in control of their actions.
While perhaps too simple for medical use, your diagnosis seems correct. I must concur. This is not the sort of behavior we've come to expect from these patients.
Are you one of the asylum doctors?
My name is Carolyn Fern. While I have admitting privileges, no, I am not on staff.
What's going on here?
I know little more than you. When I arrived to see Dr. Mintz, I noticed a strange pattern of behavior among the inmates. At first they appeared timid, but soon even the meekest among them grew agitated, aggressive. The center of the activity is in the isolation ward. Speaking of which, what are you doing here?
We're friends of Professor Wilhelmina Tillinghast, whose body was stolen the night Albert Hatcher had his breakdown. We want to ask Hatcher a few questions.
I doubt he'll be coherent, but perhaps I can help. Besides, I want to understand the cause of this disturbance among the patients. Just promise me you'll be gentle with them.
We could certainly use your help, and their safety in numbers.
Let us hope that this new addition to your group will help discover what happened to the Gravekeeper, as well as to these poor, unfortunate souls in the asylum.
Right. Carolyn Fern, new investigator, open character sheet. 20 health points, 7 sanity points. Okay. Carol Fern, the psychologist. 20 health points, 7 mental resistance, 60%. Dr. Carolyn Fern came to Arkham Asylum to examine an unusual patient. Even in her short time at the asylum, she has distinguished herself for a novel method of studying dreams through hypnosis. The rumor mill suggests that she has an ulterior motive for visiting Arkham, something to do with a former patient who died under unusual circumstances while in her care. Whatever the reason for her initial visit, she remains at Arkham out of a concern for her patients. Group therapy. Carolyn increases the probability of the group's weapon striking the enemy with a condition. Search. Okay. Combat. Initiative strong. Melee average. Ranged average. Magic weak. Trauma is inaccurate. Slightly less chance of getting a critical hit. That's not that big of a deal. Self-mutilation. Chances of losing health every few steps. Low. And mental gap. Mental resistance is slightly lowered. That's not that big of a deal either, actually. Anyway, enemies. Leader of the Strange Men. A companion to the Strange Men. His garb is different than the others, perhaps to underline whose weird powers he wields. Could it be some sort of magic? I realize it isn't very scientific to suggest such a thing, but what else could it be? And then asylum inhabitants. Those patients behave in the most peculiar fashion, even for asylum inmates. I observe how they snarl and lash out, all in the most violent manner. It is almost as if an unseen force influences their actions, perhaps even possessing them. The orderlies must be especially careful around this lot. And the story. You must recover them, intruders. And I think it's here? Yeah. At last you cornered the strange burglars in a classroom. After defeating them, you found a telegram from Alphonse Lenuit, a disreputable character if I ever heard of one. You also recovered a letter. Oh wait, I already read that. In the index of the scientific organizations, you found an entry I had circled. It was the New Orleans address of a club calling itself the Herd of Algetti. Once you returned to Norm's office, you filled him in on my reservation in the science lab. Persuaded that you were on to something useful, he gave you the key to the lab. Upon entering the science lab, you encountered another man in peculiar attire. Apparently the leader from those rogues who ransacked my office. From you took a note listing various locations in Arkham as well as a witch house. Whatever that might be. You also found a key to the science lab's back room. In the back room of the science lab, you found a table on which was dissected a marvelous creature. You chose to keep it for farther study, thus confirming that you are exactly the right people to investigate my mysterious death. After all, what use is an investigator who flinches in the face of unusual? What was lost is never found. When you arrived at Arkham Asylum to interview Albert Hatcher about the night that my corpse disappeared, you found the place under lockdown. Apparently some unusual commotion preceded your arrival. Staff and inmates alike are in a panic. You discover that Albert Hatcher, the Gravekeeper, was being kept in the asylum's isolation ward. Fending off attacks by aggressive patients, you encountered Carolyn Fern, a psychiatrist. Visiting the patient riots began. She confirmed the patient's sudden change in behavior and joined you to help discover the cause. Okay, and then real quick, I'm gonna check something. I'll be right back, let you know. Okay, we got a few more minutes, so I'm gonna try to go until about an hour, and then there I'll call it good, and we'll figure it out. Trash can. A steel garbage bin filled with... Okay, sorry. Sorry, I was thinking about the time. A steel garbage bin filled with a nasty conglomeration of medical and office waste. You shudder to imagine the damp globs you might find among crumpled paper and other rubbish if you were to search for a useful item. Okay, a touch might reveal more than a look. Or a touch. Sorry. Okay, poking through the distinguished waste bin, you're rewarded by the discovery of a crumpled sheet of paper. Unfolding it, you read, "I saw where they keep that damn thing. Such a little device. All they need to do is point it at us, and we have to calm down. They keep it in the safe in the doctor's office. You feel the stability of your mind shatter. Sanity check." I wonder this one. Like so many old tomes, this one has a lock securing its pages. Fuck, man. And there's the mythos effect. You feel, no, you hear. No. What is this? This is wrong. Your head is about to explode. All investigators must pass 2 sanity checks? Damn. Kinda rough. Shit. A little applied mechanics is all it takes to open the container and see what's inside. She doesn't even have anything, so we need to go back and, okay, so we could actually use this one. He's all healed up. Wait, would I not? Oh yeah, move that shit. Okay. Since we're able to do this right now, I'm gonna go back and get that knife for her so that she has a weapon. Because if not, she doesn't have a weapon. And that is definitely not good, so. She doesn't have any to reload, so. But now they all have weapons. Have her equip that, so she's already ready. Okay. Alright, sorry guys. Go. Let's go back into that room and check it out. Rest of the way. Here's a bookcase in need of a tidy. After removing some of the books and objects, you notice something useful. You found a pocket watch. Mythos clock drops to 0. I think that's probably my favorite one, because that just gives you such an opportunity to like turn back time. It's easily my favorite item. A closed safe with the classic 3-number dial lock. 3. Entering another number, you feel no reassuring click. You've got it wrong. Okay, well, we'll have to figure that out, I guess. The note reads, a young man visited to inquire about his missing father, Shane O'Brien. His description matches that of patient O'Bannon. Surely this was a feeble ruse by one of the O'Banian gang to effect the release of their leader. This young man returns. Call Chief Nichols at once. No, the journal reads, the patient remains insistent he is not Danny O'Banian. Despite witness and police identification, his manner and personality do seem at odds with the reputation of the notorious gang leader. Sometimes I almost believe him. Or dead, but that's log. Okay. I'm gonna check everything else down here because I don't know how. A table littered with bloody gauze and pools of unidentifiable bloody fluids. The operating table would give a health inspector a heart attack. Among the dirty opening tools scattered across its surface, you find something useful. You found a new item, Radithor. You feel the stability of your mind shatter. Sanity check. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Radithor. Some might call it quackery, but others swear it the cure-all Radithor. Removes a random condition. That's fantastic. I should use that with somebody. Who do I want to use it for, though? I guess for right now, it wouldn't be too bad to see. Let me check. Cigarette addict or monophobia. Both aren't really that bad. He's on 2, she's on 5, so... Can I use it? I just need to think 3 moves ahead. It's weird that you can't use that, but okay. Okay. A plate and cutlery lie on the windowsill. The tableau forming a wistful scene. Whoever dined here must have gazed longingly outside. Something seems wrong with this picture. Kara, I think is her name. She has not much of search. This stuff needs to be moved around before I can see what I've got here. I think so. A piece of paper glued to the bottom of the plate reads 1 and 12. A torn piece of paper 1. I think I know what that means now. 3, 1, 12? Okay, hold on. There are so many supplies in this steel cabinet that only a careful search can determine whether something's of interest inside. Then again, Kara has search. I might find some evidence if I look through all this. Look through it. Looking inside, you spot what might be something useful. Oh, cigarettes. +1 sanity. Use on, yeah, this guy because he's a cigarette addict. +1 sanity. Look inside, you spot. Oh, sorry. Alright, ladies and let me save real quick. Okay, I think it's good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoy this, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. I'm still going to be playing more of this. This game is amazing. I love it so much. And yeah, as always, there'll be more on the way. Thanks for watching.